Hello my friends. On this evening I want to show you something. I was mowing my lawn and then I've noticed that I haven't pruned the tree. There's one pear tree that's sitting here all by itself, and just noticed it, so I'll take the opportunity and show you how to prune a pear. And so here we go. So here's that tree. It's sitting all by itself with all the suckers going up. That's probably hard to see right now. Let's see if I walk this way. You can see them all on the sky there, background of the sky. This is a pear tree, so it's just like an apple. Produces fruiting spurs on second, third, and older wood. So this is last year's growth on it, and it has no spurs, and I don't want it growing up. There's plenty of fruiting buds, fruiting spurs down on the lower branches, and we'll keep that and cut everything that grows up vertically. I don't need it. I might leave some stubs though. I might leave I don't know, maybe four buds or so, and see if I can get any side growth on it. If not, I'll get rid of it next year. So here we go. Hey there. So that's what I'm going to be using is these Fiskars right here, the Power Stroke. I like it when I like to use it when the tree is tall and I can't reach it and I don't want to use a ladder. But this tree here, I mow under it, so I need the branches to be, like 4.5, 5 feet off the ground, so I don't hit it with the mower. That's why this tree is pruned this way. The key behind pruning is prune for your convenience. So all my fruit's going to be hanging right here. So with the load of the fruits, so all these fruiting buds, if you can see them here, these fruiting buds here, they'll be pears if they get pollinated. So they'll weigh down like this. All these branches will pull down with the weight of the fruit. So in that case, everything's going to be downwards. And then if there's a branch that's sticking up like this, I'm just going to shove it underneath this one for now, and we'll get it to train to be downwards. Anything like this right here, it has fruiting spurs on it. Has fruits right there. I'm just going to try to cut it off right here above. There'll be some fruits there. If they develop, they'll pull this branch down and it'll be downwards. There's a branch right here with a fruiting bud on it. For now, I'm just going to cut it off right by the fruiting bud. There's another one here. I'm going to cut that one completely off. And then just follow all of these. There's a really long sucker that goes up, trying to be a leader. I'm going to cut it down to the nearest bud from where it grew. So yeah, you got to watch yourself. These branches fall down like torpedoes, and they can hit you in the eye. You need to wear eye protection, like me. Anyway, so that's what I do. I'm just gonna cut them down to stumps. Anything that I want to just get rid of. There's a branch with fruits on it right here, but it's growing over the top of the other one. It's gonna lay on. I'm just gonna get rid of it completely. I'll show you. Even though it's nice, it has flowering buds, but I'm getting rid of it because it was sitting on top of another branch. So there is some more right here down the middle. I'm gonna get rid of this one completely. They're growing up. There's no side branching. There is a little one there. I could actually just take it off right to the fruiting bud. So there. And this guy, get this one completely out of there. It's growing to the middle. Anything that's covering the middle I want to get rid of, because it's just going to give you shade and all kinds of moss and stuff growing in there. So not something desired. There's a one with fruits on it. Oh, it broke, so it doesn't get to stay. But if I could have brought it down, I would have just left it there. But it broke. So this one is kind of crowding up the middle. I'm going to get it out of there completely. So this one's going away. Just kind of clean up the center and get some light in here. And anything that you don't want, like this one is hanging down here, but even though it's rubbing a little bit, it's got a lot of fruit on it. I'll leave it for this year. I'll get rid of this stuff, this growth. instead of that branch. This one will do better here. I think it'll be fine. I'll get rid of this guy too. There we go. So that one's gone. This one's gone. And then I'll open space up for this. I'll just leave it like this for now. They'll kind of hang down in between. So then there's some right here. See, there's short little fruit spurs right there on top. So I'm still gonna cut this one right to the fruiting spur on the side. This one is vertical. I'm gonna get rid of it. Cut it to the fruiting spur. This one has a lot of fruits on it. Leave that one. These two I'm gonna cut off. This one is growing in the wrong direction, even though it has fruits on it. Cut it to the fruiting spur, nearest one. There's this guy. It's also going vertically. Get rid of that. This one is going backwards. This one doesn't need to be there either. Going too tall. And it's going vertical, even though it has some fruits on it. But some of them will develop fruits and they'll, because they're so tall and they're going to be so heavy, they'll just hang down like a fishing rod. So some of them you could leave and get rid of them later. There's this guy randomly growing inside. Getting rid of that. You know, I have some hand pruners I can get to cut it out closer. There's these two guys. I'll leave this one for now. Let it grow. I might replace some of these branches maybe with this one, but I'll leave this one for now. The one behind it, I'm gonna get rid of it. Get rid of it. You know, from the center. Some of these lower ones I'll keep for now, but anything inside I'll cut out. Cut this one. Cut all this stuff out. Cut these two guys out. I'll leave that one for now. So, and then go up in here. Another branch. Anything growing inside, I'm getting rid of it. So those I can't reach, so I'm gonna grab this one. And I'm gonna cut them out completely. This guy to the nearest fruiting spur. The weak little side branch. Get rid of this guy. You know, and try to take your branches you cut off out of there. You know, and then anything that needs to hang below, hang him down. And this guy, nearest fruiting spur. Get rid of that. This guy. So anything growing up vertically that's blocking the top of the crown, and it's going to be hanging on top of the lower branches, kind of covering umbrella on top of the umbrella. Getting rid of those. So I'm going to cut this one to here, and I'm going to leave that guy tall, hoping it grows some. Actually no, I'm going to cut it to about here. So it'll develop a few fruiting spurs on that side, and it'll be good. Otherwise, you'll hang over the other side. So this one, I'm gonna top, and this one to the nearest fruiting bud. Let's go to this branch. Cut this guy off, the double. Cut that off. I'm gonna leave this one for now. It'll grow some fruiting spurs on it next year and hang down. Hopefully, if not, they'll cut it off later. I just need. I got a big open space right here. I have a big open space right here, so I want to cover this in with some branches. So I'll leave that. So this one, it already has fruits on it, so hopefully it hangs down. And this guy will hang down maybe next year. So this one, I'm just actually not sure. I'll probably just cut it to a short stub. That way I get side branching, short stub. This one is completely over the top of the branch. I'm going to get rid of that one completely. And then this guy, I'll cut it to the nearest fruiting ones. You know what? I'm actually going to trim this lower. The other one has fruits that hang down. This one is the nearest fruiting bud. Same thing here. I'm going to cut this. I'm actually going to give, I'll leave like one bud on there. So the pruning is just whatever you want it to be. Shape it any way you want it. Just don't cut out your fruiting spurs, and don't cut more than 30% of the tree. That way it doesn't try to go into survival mode and put out a bunch of vigorous growth. So yeah, just about done. I'm gonna tip this guy. There's a lot of branching on that one. And I'll tip these two here. And this guy is just going too far up vertically. I'll cut it down to the nearest fruiting spur. This guy, hopefully you guys can see this. It's getting dark. Thought I'd make a video before it's too late. Okay, well, that's pretty much it for this pruning job here. It didn't take much. Just got rid of most of my verticals, just about all of them. I left the short ones that have a fruiting bud on the tip of it. So if it does develop a fruit, it'll pull the branch down and cause it to be down in a down position for next year. And that's what I want, is this umbrella shape, rather than vertically up too high. It's easy for picking, so all these fruits, they'll once they set and then grow, they'll pull everything down, so all the fruits can be right here. Very easy to pick, easy to take care of, spray. If there's any pest issues or fungus, you can take care of it really easy. It's not way up there. And yeah, get some of these Fiskars. They're very, very convenient, easy to work with, no ladders needed, and very safe. You don't have to climb a tree, in most cases. And yeah, my name is John, and I'm your host. And yeah, this is my last pear tree that I forgot to prune, so use it as an opportunity to show you how I prune it. So there's no set rules as far as what shape it has to be. There's more of where the fruiting buds are. They form on a two-year-old wood and older, so don't cut them off, because they will be here for the next 10-12 years. And the exact same place, they might grow maybe a 1/4 inch every year, and they'll produce fruit on them every single year. The new growth that comes out will have nothing this year, but so let's say this branch right here at the tip, it doesn't have any fruit on it, but this year it'll set buds like this for next year. So next year this will have fruit. This year it won't. So on the second year it starts developing fruiting buds, and not on every single bud here, but I mean it'll be pretty close. You can kind of see just about. I mean right here, second year wood has a bunch of fruiting flowers on it, fruiting buds, potential fruit. So yeah, that's how you prune a pear tree any way you want it. So take care. Till the next video. My name is John, and good to have you here. Yeah, if you're interested in other trees, cherries, plums, apples, I have other videos, so please check those out. And if you like my content, subscribe, like, share, and comment. If you have any concerns or any ideas, or whatever's on your mind, just go out there in the comment section below and comment, please. I'll respond as soon as I can. Until next video, my name is John. Take care.